Join us here on ZNS TV 13 for another crowning moment as we bring you the live broadcast of the 2009 Miss Universe Beauty Pageant, coming to you from the Atlantis Resort on Sunday, August 23rd at 9 p.m.
Philippines, the 1999 Miss Universe,
If you're interested in winning tickets to this spectacular event, be sure to visit us at www.tourismtoday.com and www.znsbahamas.com for full details of our local sweepstakes.
Welcome to the 2009 Miss Universe National Costume Competition from the Rainforest Theater at the Wyndham Nassau Resort on Cable Beach.
Most beautiful women are here tonight. They're all contestants in the Miss Universe pageant set for August 23rd at the Atlantis Resort. But the action is right here tonight at the Rainforest Theater, and that is because those contestants will parade on stage in their national costumes. And it's such a wonderful opportunity for us because we've seen these ladies for the last week or so going about doing various events and going to a number of family islands, including Grand Bahama, but we know so little about their countries, and so with their national costumes on stage tonight, we'll have that opportunity. And hundreds of people are here at the Rainforest Theater this evening. They're all excited, ready to root for their various countries, and certainly a number of Bahamians here this evening with Bahamian flags in tow, ready to definitely cheer for Miss Bahamas Kiara Sherman. I'm here with an excited fan, I should say. Yeah. This is Nadia Bergman, who is here along with her family. They've all come to just participate in this and just have fun as well, huh?
Oh yes, definitely. Definitely come out to see the girls in all their national costumes. I think it's a fantastic opportunity. I'm sure there's a lot of people. We are such a diverse nation, and I think that there'll be a lot of nationalities, even residents here who are rooting for probably different countries, but of course I'm here to support our Bahamian girl, Kiara.
Definitely, and I know you're looking forward for Kiara, but is there something else maybe that you saw is going to keep your eyes trained on as well?
Oh yes. I definitely want to see how different cultures dress, and the costumes of course are going to explain that, but I have another country in mind that I'm also eyeing, and that's because of course I'm part Bahamian and I'm part Icelandic, so Miss Iceland is definitely going to be one that I'm going to be looking at as well.
Well, great. I'll look out for her as well, and be sort of like, yeah, she has it, maybe not. We'll see. Nadia, of course, we're sitting near each other, so we'll sort of like, I guess, check with each other throughout the evening. But you have the best seat in the house, and so I invite you just to sort of sit tight, relax, and enjoy the National Costume Competition in the Miss Universe Pageant 2009.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. And we are going to walk you through this beautiful evening, this grand evening. And what do we begin with? How do we begin?
We have some special people to recognize, firstly.
Yes, and our first honored guest this evening, everybody is honored, by the way, we have our Deputy Prime Minister in the person of the Honorable Branston Burnett. We have the reigning Miss Universe, Diana Mendeza, and I hope I got that right. And we have the coordinator for the Miss Universe coordinator here in the Bahamas, Owen Bethel. He's here tonight. And where do we go from here? Some welcome remarks, of course. And that is going to be brought to us by the president of the Miss Universe organization, Paula Shugart. Please welcome her.
Thank you. Boy, just trying to get out here, there are so many costumes backstage. Wait till you see some of them. They're huge. This is actually one of my favorite events during Miss Universe. I have to stand up here. The national costume. Has anyone seen national costumes before? What's so great about it is it's one opportunity for each of our contestants to really express themselves. What's great about national costume, whether they're traditional costumes or whimsical. There's something that's an element of something that's unique and special about each country. Just as each young delegate here is special and unique and is proud to be here as a representative of her country. So this is an experience where they get to really just have fun. Some of them have to figure out how to balance these costumes, and I can't wait till you see some. It's pretty packed back there. But I wanted to take this opportunity yet again to thank the people and the government of the Bahamas. We really are having the time of our lives, and I'm noticing that all of our staff and crew are really smiling, and some of them have some really good suntans, so I think they've actually been able to have a little spare time here. And I would like to just recognize a few people here today and thank them. The Honorary Charles Maynard, Minister of State for Culture. He was here when we first announced that we were coming, and he was very helpful in bringing the pageant here. And our acting Prime Minister, Brent Simonet and Mrs. Simonet, are here in the audience tonight. And I'd like to, all of our distinguished ladies and gentlemen here, and I'm sorry if I've left anyone out, and I'd like to thank the Rainforest Theater for having us and creating this event tonight, the Wyndham Nassau Resort, and the Crystal Palace Casino. And thank you. And I believe that you will see all of the national costumes tonight, and at the gift auction on Wednesday, we will be announcing the winner. But everybody here in the audience, you go ahead and take your notes, and you can let us know who you think the winner should be. Give them a lot of encouragement, and please give them all a lot of applause. And if you really like a costume, let them know. So I will turn it back over to our hosts, and have a good evening. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Well, we'll get right into the meat of things, and put on your thinking caps and your smiling faces and put your hands together and welcome our first group, or first individual, or first country, Albania. This 21-year-old is currently studying medicine and enjoys reading philosophy books. She enjoys reading philosophy books. She loves children and hopes to one day work in pediatrics. Albania.
They have a typical dress with a lot of colors. Even when they go to harvest, they are always well dressed and very proud. Angola.
Argentina.
This national costume was inspired by Aruba's first inhabitants. Poetry and ceramic objects are tribute to the Siakiatio Indians, Aruba.
Australia. Costume that this 21-year-old is wearing is inspired by the Sydney Opera House. The encrusted bodies with floating layers of silk captures the sails and spinnakers and spinning harbors. The headpiece to a beautiful sunset. Australia.
The Bahamas. Is a tribute to one of the national symbols of the Bahamas, the blue marlin. It depicts the sunshine that covers all of the Bahamas. The Bahamas. And now, ladies and gentlemen, you have seen our first group of 6 contestants. Here they are again: Albania, Angola, Argentina, Aruba, Australia, and the Bahamas.
The Miss Universe National Costume Competition is brought to you by Colina General, Robin Hood Enterprises, Baja Retreat, Scotiabank, Caribbean Bottling Company, and by Colina Financial.
We begin our second group of contestants with Belgium. Belgium likes doing active things like volleyball and dancing. She enjoys listening to music and the game of Sudoku. She speaks Turkish, French, English, and Dutch. Belgium.
And now Bolivia. Metals and She finds Tunis to be the most exciting and interesting place that she's visited, Bulgaria.
Canada. This 22-year-old has a passion for learning new languages. She speaks Portuguese, French, and Spanish as well as English. She enjoys dancing, playing volleyball, and working with children.
Cayman Islands. This 26-year-old banker with a bachelor's in economics and political science. She enjoys traveling, singing, modeling, watching movies, and the company of a good book. Cayman Islands.
And now, one more look at our second group of contestants. Belgium, Bolivia, Brazil, Bulgaria, Canada, and the Cayman Islands.
We're now on to Group 3. Headlining this group will be China. She's 18 years old. She's been dancing since she's 10 and favors reading and dancing. She hopes one day to follow in her grandfather's footsteps and become a distinguished diplomat. China.
Colombia. This representative of Colombia holds a degree in international business and greatly enjoys traveling, shopping, cooking, and going to the gym. Colombia.
Costa Rica. Costume worn by this 21-year-old was used by young brides during the 19th century. Made of silk with light blue ribbons, it shows the pureness of the bride. Costa Rica.
Croatia. This Croatian costume is a stylization of the national costume of the Slavonia region, traditionally made of white linen or cotton with ornaments, lace, and necklaces made of golden coins. Croatia.
Curacao. 24-year-old enjoys modeling and running the runway. Her career ambition is to one day start her own business and become a successful entrepreneur. Curacao.
Cyprus. Cyprus loves ballet and modern dance. She has been dancing since she was 7 years old. She enjoys modeling and participating in the fashion shows and doing photo shoots. Cyprus.
And we will invite them back in just a moment. We will invite China, Colombia, Costa Rica, Croatia, Curacao, and Cyprus.
We move now to our fourth group of contestants, and we begin with the Czech Republic. This captivating Art Deco costume is a green dress with a butterfly motif that symbolizes the Czech country.
The Dominican Republic. She enjoys running and listening to music, art and modeling. She enjoys touring, dancing salsa, modeling, and traveling. She hopes one day to own her own art gallery and become a successful art director in the cinema.
And one final look at this fourth group of contestants: the Czech Republic, Dominican Republic, Ecuador, Egypt, El Salvador, and Estonia.
The Miss Universe National Costume Competition is brought to you by BahamasLocal.com, First Caribbean Bahamas International, Star General, BTC, and by First Caribbean Bank Barbados.
President of the Miss Universe organization, Paula Shugart. A very exciting show so far.
Naomi Taylor. Please welcome her.
I feel sorry for the judges. I don't know how they're going to
Yeah,
figure it
yeah,
out.
me too. We have seen about a minimum of 5 groups of ladies go by. Very interesting costumes.
Oh, so different. Each one is so unique. I love this show. This is my favorite part of the
I heard you say that earlier. Why is it that you love this event?
Well, it's the chance for each contestant to just have fun. Yesterday they had a lot of fun, but today they have the costume, and some of them are just so unbelievable. I don't even know how they can walk in them. I think of Bolivia with that huge headdress, and Bahamas, Miss Bahamas.
Yeah, her costume is really striking with all the yellows and really, really nice.
It was just beautiful and so big. It was like a Bahamian sunset.
Yeah, definitely. And the girls had such a full day today. It started with a float parade through the island.
Well, actually, the float parade is going to be when the families get into town. It's been moved to the 20th, so it'll be a bigger day. Today, they were actually able to get the finishing touches on their costumes and really rehearse this, because obviously it needs a little bit of rehearsal. So they focused on that, and then the float parade will happen on the 20th when all the families are in town. So we're very excited about that.
Very good. I know that the costume competition sort of goes into the final results, but many people aren't sure exactly what role does it play in the final outcome.
Actually, the costume is its own competition. So in each country, there's a lot of designers that work very, very hard on that, on the costume. So we give it, it has its own award. So that'll actually be named, the best costume is going to be named at the National Gift Auction here in a couple of nights. So, and then we keep that separate from the actual finals competition, which is our swimsuit, evening gown, and interview competition.
You and the ladies have gone to Grand Bahama, Exuma, and Bimini. Tell me about your experiences.
Oh gosh, well, they've had a wonderful time. Yesterday was a wonderful day in Grand Bahama. It was a long day, but everybody was so excited. Nobody could sleep. It was a swimsuit presentation, and it was just so beautiful. We really enjoyed it.
Well, Paula, thank you so much, and enjoy the next half of the show.
Thank you. I know I will.
Thank you.
Too.
Thank you.
The falling leaves drift by my window. The autumn leaves are ready to go. I see your lips, the summer kisses, those southern hands I used to hold. Since you went away, days grow long, and soon I'll hear old winter song. But I'll miss you most of all, sweet darling, when autumn leaves start to fall. The falling leaves drifting by the window, the autumn leaves are ready to go. I see your lips, the summer kisses, those southern hands I used to hold. Though since you went away, the days grow long, and soon I'll hear winter song. Oh, but I'll miss you most of all, sweet darling, when autumn leaves start to fall. Oh, when autumn leaves start to fall. Well, when autumn leaves start to fall. Yeah, when autumn leaves start to fall. Yeah, start to fall. Yes, start to fall. Yeah, start to fall. Start to fall.
Our own Naomi Taylor. Let's hear it for her. We're into our fifth group.
Ready to go?
Well, we'll start this group with Ethiopia.
She speaks Amharic, Italian, and English. She enjoys dancing, movies, reading, traveling, and helping people in difficult situations. She has participated for several years in volleyball and basketball. Ethiopia.
Finland. She's 22 years old. She loves music and has played the classical guitar for almost 10 years. She enjoys doing all kinds of sports, and in the winter, you can find her downhill and cross-country skiing. Finland.
France.
She enjoys traveling and discovering new cultures. She has studied ballet, jazz, and hip-hop. She is wearing the original French can-can costume borrowed from the famous Moulin Rouge. France.
Georgia. She's 19 years old and is wearing a dress that is a mix of old and new, symbolizing the Georgian culture and tradition and corresponding with the national flag, red and white with two crosses. The hat is called bakpoka, and the nabade is the cloak, which is for decorative purposes. Georgia.
Germany. She has a strong interest in fashion and style. She's currently working as a freelance model and at an insurance company. She enjoys meeting with friends and hopes to one day become a world-famous model. Germany.
Ghana. This is an interpretation of a Ghanaian princess, drawing on the elements of culture and tradition, showing off the blazing magnificence of an African sunset. This dramatic fitted gown is made of rich silk, threads, and features rich embroidery, beading, and colors. Ghana. And now we'll see the countries again in their natural costumes. Ethiopia, Finland, France, Georgia, Germany, and Ghana.
Our next group of contestants with Great Britain. This costume is based on a regal theme designed around the red, white, and blue of the British flag. Bold statement jewelry is used to create a dramatic look. Great Britain.
spending time with her family, shopping, and beach activity.
Guam. This 24-year-old works as a Polynesian dancer at Fish Eye Marine Park in Guam. Her interests include paddling, snorkeling, and learning new things. You would most likely find her relaxing on the beach, reading a great book. Guam.
Guatemala. She's 21 years old and enjoys seeing new places and meeting people. She also has 14 years of professional training in Spanish flamenco dance. Guatemala.
Guyana. This costume depicts the queen of the rainforest, the 80% of pristine forest found in Guyana, along with the beautiful fauna which makes Guyana one of the 8 lungs of the earth, designed by Derek Moore. Guyana.
Honduras. She's 23 years old and she's working as medical technician in forensics. She enjoys the sport of taekwondo, I guess I got that right, and has special training in the flute, guitar, and salsa dance.
And let us have another look at the last 6 contestants: Great Britain, Greece, Guam, Guatemala, Guyana, and Honduras. Let's give our ladies a big round of applause.
We'll be back with more of the Miss Universe National Costume Competition in a moment.
And heading this group is Hungary. She's 21 and has been riding horseback since the age of 6. She's tried show jumping as well. She loves animals and painting. Her favorite painter is Salvador Dali. Hungary.
Iceland. a healthy lifestyle, modeling, and traveling. Iceland.
India. Hailing from a country with a rich repertoire of styles and techniques, the costume worn by this 23-year-old is an interpretation of some of the traditional ensembles worn in different areas of India. The ensemble has a 4-piece coordinate and expresses the intense intensity of fine craftsmanship that India is richly proud of. India.
Indonesia. This costume depicts the Skarandi, the symbol of beauty, bravery, intelligence, and dedication. The costume is made from velvet in combination with silk, chiffon, and lace. The captivating beaded gown also encompasses a bow and arrow representing her interest in war. Indonesia.
Ireland. She has spent many years with a performing arts school and has a strong passion for performing. This 20-year-old enjoys playing the piano and loves being active outdoors. Ireland.
Israel. She is 20 years old and has practiced ballet since the tender age of 8. She enjoys reading science fiction books and riding horses. Israel.
And now we take a final look at this group of contestants. Hungary, Iceland, India, Indonesia, Ireland, and Israel.
And we start off the next group of contestants with Italy. She is 25 years old. She enjoys dancing, playing the piano and singing. Her career ambition is to one day become a showgirl. Italy.
Jamaica. She's 25 years old and has a keen interest in fashion and interior design. She's been especially trained in designing and creating home living spaces and dreams of developing her own business in high fashion living spaces, as well as pursuing a career in acting. Jamaica.
Japan. She has a strong passion for playing the piano and swimming. Her interests include participating in various sports, the arts, and fashion. Japan.
Korea. She's 23 and has acquired special training in the violin, electronic violin, and the piano. She's wearing a traditional dress that is especially made for international events with traditional stitches and design. Korea.
Kosovo. She is 18 years old and she enjoys modeling, reading sociology books, and watching movies. In 10 years, she hopes to be working in a foreign representative office in her home country. Kosovo.
Lebanon. She's 19 years old. She enjoys volunteering in her community and working with needy people. She dreams one day of having her own jewelry company once she graduates from college. I have to share this with you. Her last name is spelled Andros. Lebanon. And now we'll bring them back.
Italy, Jamaica, Japan, Korea, Kosovo, and Lebanon. Let's hear it for all of our ladies.
my choreograph, but she can't never touch my outfit or nothing.
I'm here with Diana Mendoza, the Miss Universe 2008, and of course, in a few days, you're going to be giving up your crown. What's going through your mind right now?
Well, right now I'm having so much fun here, the national costume, let's say, pageant, practically, because they're judging and there's going to be one winner. It's very interesting to see all the creations they've done from their countries. So
I know this is a separate competition and it really doesn't sort of, I guess, lead to the winner of the Miss Universe pageant, but how important it is still for the ladies to sort of put their best foot forward?
No, that's right. As I said, they really work on it and they really want to show their country to the world. So it's for us to appreciate the job they've done and to take a little bit of their own country, their own culture. I think it's beautiful.
You've been spending some time with the ladies over the last few days. Any opportunity maybe to sort of give them some advice? And if so, what was that?
No, I really haven't had the time to sit and talk to them, but I did told them a little bit of, just have fun, enjoy it, and do your best. That's it. It's simple.
And maybe you don't want to think about this, but after August 23rd, what's the first thing you're going to do, or what's the first thing on your list?
First thing, maybe I'm going to sleep for like a month and turn off my phone.
Yeah.
I think that's when I'm going to sleep.
Sounds good.
Sleep.
Yeah, sounds good. Well, we enjoyed having you here. Continue to enjoy the show.
Thank you.
And
I will.
Good talking to you.
Thank you.
Okay.
And we move on to Group 9.
Yes, and the flags are coming out and the national spirit is starting to grip us all.
And then you can hear your country groupings out there, right?
Absolutely. It's a pleasure to have everyone here this evening. And we're going to begin our 9th group of contestants with Malaysia. And this is a portrayal of a Malaysian princess representing seamlessness and unity of the multiracial country. The colors depict a peacock as the Hindu symbol of beauty and pride. Malaysia.
Mauritius. The theme of this costume worn by this 23-year-old young lady is nature. It illustrates the concern for preserving our planet and animal environment. The large butterfly in the 4 colors of Mauritius lies on her shoulders and the back of the costume. Mauritius.
From the Charo with trousers and vests on a skirt made in red silk and hand embroidered in red and gold with the typical sombrero. Mexico.
Montenegro. She's 20 years old. She speaks Serbian, Bosnian, Croatian, Montenegrin, English, and Russian. Oh, I got through that. She thoroughly enjoys traveling the world, reading, swimming, and meeting Montenegro.
Namibia. This 20-year-old has received a law degree from the University of Namibia and dreams of becoming a human rights lawyer. She enjoys reading, cooking, dancing, and socializing. Namibia.
Netherlands. She has special training in drama, jazz, dancing, and horseback riding. She hopes one day to work in media and entertainment management. Netherlands. And now we take a final look at the young ladies. Malaysia, Mauritius, Mexico, Montenegro, Namibia, and Netherlands.
Let's give our ladies another round of applause. The next group will be led off by New Zealand. There she comes. She is 22 years old and she has performed in many drama and dance productions. And she loves the thrill of being on stage. Her long-term goal is to become a property developer specializing in sustainable housing. New Zealand.
Nicaragua. The national costume worn by this 22-year-old is called Masaya, Essence of a Nation. It represents the nature, anger, and strength of a volcano, blended with the fragrance of the flowers that grow nearby. According to the legend, a cross that is at the center detains the fury on a devil. Nicaragua.
Nigeria. This costume is worn by royalty on special ceremonial occasions. The classic Aso-Oke fabric is embellished with gold coin, sequins, mud glitter net and beading. The gown also signifies life, prosperity, and freedom. Nigeria.
Norway. The costume worn by this 25-year-old young lady is worn on Constitution Day, baptisms, confirmations, weddings, and other national holidays. The jewelry is silver and is of a classical design where everything is homemade. Norway.
Panama. The dress for the Diablo de Portobello is inspired by the traditional devil costume worn for festivals. Elements like the large tusks and chicken feathers have been changed to pheasant feathers, glass, and rhinestone beads to transform the costume from traditional to fantasy. Panama.
Paraguay. The Nanduti is worn by a 19-year-old. The costume represents the typical attire of the daughters of Korean chieftains, who were known as brave princesses. The fine imitation of the cobweb is made with beautiful, multicolored threads. Paraguay.
And let us welcome them all back for one last look. New Zealand, Nicaragua, Nigeria, Norway, Panama, and Paraguay. Let's hear it for the ladies.
You're watching the Miss Universe National Costume Competition from the Rainforest Theater on Cable Beach.
Peru. I hope I get this right. Machu Picchu, worn by this 25-year-old, is donning a national costume typical of the native people of Peru. This type of dress is worn during a distinctive festival dance, which pays homage to one of 7 wonders of the world.
the Philippines. This 22-year-old loves spending time with her siblings and being involved in the community. Her career ambition is to excel in foreign affairs and to one day become an ambassador and promote the beauty of her country. The Philippines.
Poland. She's 20 years old and wears a costume inspired by Highlander outfit using bells, flowers, and sweaters, and using embroideries or cutting shapes in woolen fabric. Poland.
Puerto Rico. She has a passion for creative writing and reading and enjoys dancing. In the future, she hopes to become a professor of literature with a specialization in Caribbean studies. Puerto Rico.
Romania. She's 20. She enjoys spending time with children and driving in a car. Her aspirations include becoming a successful lawyer and running her own beauty salon. Romania.
Russia. This 18-year-old enjoys cooking for friends and watching interesting films. As a young girl, she spent a lot of time camping and has special training in the fine arts, drama, and ballet. Russia.
And we're going to invite them back to the stage so that you may see them for another time. Peru, Philippines, Poland, Puerto Rico, Romania, and Russia.
Let's hear it for all of our ladies. One more time. Our next group of 6 begins with Serbia. She loves animals and nature. Her goals in life include becoming a highly acclaimed businesswoman and a great mother and wife to her family. Serbia.
Singapore. She enjoys traveling, learning about different cultures, and drawing landscapes. She's 24 years old and is an active member of Amnesty International and hopes to be working with charities in the future. Singapore.
The Slovak Republic. From the Detva region, the heart of the Slovak Republic, this costume is handmade with lace works in the colors of the Detva. The Slovak Republic.
Slovenia. This national costume represents one of the most treasured Slovene symbols, the red carnation, a symbol of respect and love. The dress is made of cotton and silk, covered with handmade crochet carnations. Slovenia.
South Africa. This 25-year-old enjoys working with charity foundations, jet skiing, and parasailing. She has special training in public speaking and dreams of becoming a successful businesswoman, creating opportunities for others. South Africa.
Spain. She enjoys music and going to the opera. She has training in the dramatic arts, classic dance, modern dance, and painting. She's 23 years old and she dreams of becoming the director of a fashion company. Spain.
Let us welcome them back for one last look. Serbia, Singapore, the Slovak Republic, Slovenia, South Africa, and Spain. A big round of applause for our ladies.
More fabulous costumes from the Rainforest Theater after these messages.
Get on your feet onto the floor. It's time for you to have some fun. Just form a ring and clap your hands. We're gonna do the ring play dance. Ala bala chicken galala, ala bala boom. Ala bala chicken galala, ala bala boom. Ala bala chicken galala, ala bala boom. Ala bala chicken galala, ala bala boom.
When I was on the island, everything was fine. All the things we did on the morning blew my mind. Even the horseback riding and snorkeling round the reefs. Man, it feels like paradise as I walk the beach. Harbour Island is where I want to be. Harbour Island, lots of things to see. Harbour Island, I've got sand in my shoes. Harbour Island, lots of things to do.
Feel up yourself. Hold your head, hold your ears, hold your nose, hold your mouth, hold your neck, hold your shoulder, hold your chest. Touch the rest, come on, shake it up, 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 shake up your body. Touch your toes, touch your ankle, touch your shin and touch your knees, touch your thighs, touch your waist, grab your bottom and wipe your boots. Shake it up, 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 shake up your body like Billy Ross, Billy Ross.
Very good. Let's hear it again for them.
Let's hear it.
Wonderful. And now, group number 13. We begin with Sweden. She's 21 years old, enjoys bowling, and has trained in rhythmic gymnastics, ballet, and dance. She has also volunteered and participated in various fashion shows to raise money for organizations. Sweden.
Switzerland. She is 19 years old and she enjoys playing volleyball, shopping, and being with friends and family. She has special training in theater, in swimming, and gymnastics. She hopes to become a lawyer or have a career in marketing and communications. Switzerland.
Tanzania. She's 24. She enjoys traveling, reading, and listening to gospel music. She's currently studying media communications and dreams of one day becoming a host of a television program concerning family issues. Tanzania.
Thailand. She is 23 years old and she enjoys experiencing new things, and favorite activities include singing, dancing, and meditating. In the future, she dreams of having her own foundation to help homeless and special needs children. Thailand.
Turkey. She's 18. She enjoys being a professional model. She also enjoys motorsports. Her career ambition is to become an internationally known model. Turkey.
Turks and Caicos. She is 23 years old and interested in inspiring young people to be positive about life. She enjoys dancing, writing poetry, and performing. Her ambition is to become a successful performing arts instructor and entrepreneur. Turks and Caicos.
And now we see them all again, beginning with Sweden, Switzerland, Tanzania, Thailand, Turkey, and Turks and Caicos.
Thank you, ladies. Let's give them one last round of applause.
You're watching the Miss Universe National Costume Competition from the Rainforest Theater on Cable Beach.
Now we welcome Ukraine. Wearing a national costume dedicated to the mystic woman Kybit, the symbol of beauty and the city of Kiev. The costume is trimmed with lace and silk and decorated with shiny beads and feathers to make it look like a bird's wing. The Ukraine.
Uruguay. She's 21, and the costume is called La Fiesta del Conde and honors the Carnival Festival tradition. It's made with over 400 feathers. Uruguay.
USA. NASCAR is the #1 spectator sport in the United States. And this costume, red, white, and blue tribute to Speedway fans, is sure to get your motor running as she crosses the finish line in style. USA.
Venezuela. This 18-year-old has an interest in international relations and affairs. She once worked transcribing letters for people who didn't have the money for a typewriter or a computer. Venezuela.
Vietnam. She is 21 years old and she enjoys reading books and playing sports. Her favorite sport is swimming, and she has been swimming for 10 years. She dreams of becoming a successful businesswoman in order to help homeless children and Agent Orange victims in Vietnam. Vietnam.
And this is our final contestant, Zambia. The outfit is made from cowhide. It is a ceremonial attire from the Nib Juni Kingdom and the eastern province of Zambia. It is worn for important occasions such as coronation of kings or to celebrate the birth of a royal family. Zambia.
Let's welcome our last six-pack. This is the last time. The Ukraine, Uruguay, USA, Venezuela, Vietnam, and Zambia. Ladies and gentlemen, didn't they put on a spectacular show? Let's give all of our ladies a big round of applause. Cookie, weren't they wonderful?
I think so. I wonder who will be the winner of this competition.
When you were leaving, ladies and gentlemen, it would not hurt for you to pass by the judges and offer them your deepest sympathy. It's going to be a struggle, but it was a wonderful, wonderful evening.
And it was a lovely sharing this evening with you, Ronnie.
It was my pleasure. And speaking of the judging, the scores will be tallied by DFK Gomez and co. And those scores will be passed on from the judges to the accountants. And of course, those results will be announced.
I think Wednesday.
On Wednesday.
On Wednesday.
Yes.
So you have to come to another function to know who won. There's a method to their madness, you know. They're going to get you. And I'm sure it's your pleasure to be there to root for your country. Yes. It was our pleasure being here with you this evening. But somebody else is going to come and give us the vote of thanks. Who's that?
Mr. Eddie Dames, the acting director of culture.
Mr.
Please,
Dames.
Mr. Dames, be here.
Where is he? Oh dear, there he is.
Thank you so much. How about giving our two MCs a rousing round of applause, ladies and gentlemen? Cookie, and of course, Arlene Nash Ferguson. Come on, you could do better than that. Give them a rousing round of applause. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I'd just like to say a special thank you to the acting Prime Minister, the Honorable Brent Simonet, and the other ministers of government and the Senate, and those who have come to share in this grand occasion. Certainly, I know that all of you have had a wonderful experience here this evening. Let's give yourselves a rousing round of applause. We would like for you to also give the representatives of the Miss Universe organization a tremendous round of applause for giving us here in the Bahamas the opportunity to showcase and be the canvas on which the work of so many fine artists and designers have been showcased here this evening. Also, I'd like you to put your hands together for the judges who have quite a challenging job after viewing all of what has been presented here. Also for the contestants who represent so many great countries from around the world. who have certainly done an excellent job in theme portrayals and of course giving us both laughter, comedy and fun this evening. Let's give all of the contestants a rousing round of applause. Here at the hotel, we'd like to thank them for giving us the opportunity, Wyndham, for the use of the Rainforest Theater. Also for those persons working backstage, let's give them a hand making sure all of the contestants were presented well. And of course you, ladies and gentlemen, for being such beautiful persons out there, enjoying yourselves and certainly make it a fun-filled evening and enjoying yourselves as you cheered for your various countries. So give yourselves a rousing round of applause. We'd like just to remind you to please remain seated as we allow the distinguished head table just seated in the middle to exit, and then we can all enjoy ourselves as we are entertained. Let's give the band and all of the entertainers a rousing round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, the music of the band. Thank you.
So, did you enjoy the show? Who do you think had the best costume? Well, the judges have submitted their scores, and we will know on Wednesday who has the best costume in the 2009 Miss Universe contest. Until then, I'm Shanique Miller.
The Miss Universe National Costume Competition was brought to you tonight by Polina General, Robin Hood Enterprises, Baja Retreat, Scotiabank, Caribbean Bottling Company, Polina Financial, BahamasLocal.com, First Caribbean Bahamas International, Star General, BTC, and by First Caribbean Bank Barbados.
You are watching ZNS TV 13, the People Station.